Scully shows the ball a bit, moves forward. Good drive for him.
Release it, Red.
USAS off the ruck to Sunula.
That's Chris Biller.
Yeah.
That's a great break, and that's why he's in the game right now. Phil Teal had a great match last week, but Biller's better in the open field.
Going the other way is Vandermerve. Need to bring him down. He skates through 3 Eagles and a try.
Wow, quick turn of events there. The U.S. had a great break from Biller, and then they turned the ball over. Not enough support for him when he breaks through. It's almost like they didn't expect him to go anywhere. And just a little bit hesitant there to the breakdown was the Eagles, and results in a turnover.
DTH Vandermerve, a South African-born, played a little football, started playing rugby at age 5, and gets himself an open space right there.
That's a mental mistake. Straight off the bat there, the ball should have been collected from the back there by USAS, and it ends up bouncing around and straight into the hands of Vandermerve.
Hawley with the bring down, but too late as he crosses the goal line. Vandermerve fighting his way for the first score of the contest. About 10 meters out with a counter rucking by Canada.
Yeah, penalty to the United States. Here, card's coming out.
Mark Lawrence talking to Jamie Cudmore. First one for the U.S. And off of USAS from Channel 1, it goes to Hawley.
Yeah, Hawley does a good job there. He's isolated. He gets the emergency pass from USAS, and he dances around long enough for the United States support to get there. That's why he didn't run that ball forward into contact, and that's a really smart heads-up play by Hawley.
Biller taking it right down to the floor. A whistle by Mark Lawrence.
It's a ruck.
And it appears we might have our second yellow. Chauncey O'Toole is going to join Cudmore in the sin bin at the 25-45 mark.
Hands away. You need to get some discipline going. That's 2 yellows. All right.
Off the ruck, the U.S. see Hayden Smith. Thinking pick and go. Exactly. Vandergiesen with a little more oomph into the pile.
Yeah,
it's a maul.
Inside 5 meters.
This is desperation time. The U.S. it would be such a great break for the U.S. to go into the halftime huddle with points on the board.
Holding up.
The warning there to Chauncey O'Toole. The nice right foot by Malifa in goal.
Mark Lawrence is going to take another look at this, but here they've been working on this. We saw this 2 days ago when they had their team run, Bill, that when they get stuffed, when the Canadian defense comes up too flat, they were going to ship the ball through. Scully does a great job there, and hopefully he's dotted it down inside the try zone there.
The nice thing here is it's the first time ever that we have the television match official to be able to do this. Now, you're not looking at his picture, but you're looking at something pretty darn close as to what he's going to look. And you saw, looked like Blaine Scully trying to put the downward pressure on it.
Yeah, it looked like he had
the... If you ask Andrew Suniula, he says, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he had the angle. Yeah, that looks like a try.
Nice kick there. Maybe found the thunderfoot here. We'll see what happens in the second half. The chip by Vandermerve, and USAS almost right in front of our broadcast point. Andrew Suniula kicks into touch, and that is a half of rugby with Canada holding a 10-7. Talking to his assistant ref coming in, going to tell him something. Let's listen in to Mark Lawrence and his assistant referee.
Time is out.
Players on the ground. I see red 7 with a leaning elbow onto a white player's head.
Just push him.
Yes.
Which number?
Red 7.
Well, he just said Chauncey O'Toole. Chauncey O'Toole was pushing an American player's head on the ground with his elbow.
Chauncey already went out one time in the first half. Got himself a yellow, so...
It's the pressing with the elbow. It's going to be a penalty. But you're not leaving me a lot of choices when you do these kind of things. You keep it clean? Yeah, it's not intentional. All right. Thank you. It's a cut.
Take a look at number 7 here. It's Chauncey O'Toole that's been cited. Here he goes to the ground. He's got Malifa. Yeah, that's, you know, the flankers are out all day to make the fly half's job miserable. And
Sinclair coming over.
Out.
Riordan. And Sean White with the kick.
Scully with the counterattack to Z and Nguyen. Nice little step there. Nice. He's through.
To Z, some space to Louis Stanfill. He's over the goal line.
He's inside the in-goal area. He's going to go up. Stanfill is a mountain of a man. Look at him come across. He wraps him up. He turns his body. Oh, all it has to do is touch down.
Yes.
Still not down and driving a thigh.
The other thing that the television match official might be looking at is all the ball has to do is actually touch the line. It doesn't have to go across the line. So it looked to me like there's a chance that when he went across the line, that the ball might have actually made contact with it. Held up.
Held up the call by Mark Lawrence. Canada out of the ruck. Kleberger. Hearn had a rumble in the first half. He's on the move yet again. Missed tackle again. Emmerich with the takedown.
Great cover defense by Emmerich to get back there. It looks like a lot of Eagles have come back to play defense, and that's a good sign for the U.S. Nobody's given up, but they got to get these guys on the ground.
Biller finally with the takedown.
A lot of people jogging back into position. This is emergency time, and this is when the U.S. needs to really step up.
Biden's with the big hit in there. Moving it forward, and Phil McKenzie down on the far side. Couple of bodies actually down. And
lying on it, off you go.
Yep, professional foul there, lying on the ball. Yeah, what you get from Petrie is a little more quickness around the ball, a little bit more of a stout, big scrum half, but he's a bit of a better mover.
Didn't happen yet though. USA's still out there whistling.
There goes Emmerich.
Emmerich, he needs some support. Emmerich inside the 22.
Great job of staying on his feet, fighting off defenders there. He was looking around, but there was nobody in his lane. Now somebody needs to get with Todd Clever because he's alone.
They're rucking, and the ball on the floor, and away goes Vandermeer.
Advantage over.
And on the advantage, Kleberger.
It's a 3-on-1. Zian Nguyen collapses, and he's going to pick up. Oh, it's a great play by Zian Nguyen to track down McKenzie.
Quickly taken by Carpenter. In for the try.
Oh, it's a heartbreak for the United States. It all started from when Clever went alone there off of the... he always seems to deliver the ball.
Suniula with the dummy and then into contact. Bodies flying, including Mike McDonald.
Last feet wide, last feet.
Canada with possession now. And quickly. Vandermeer puts it on a boot. It's open there for McKenzie. Phil with the try at the 71-minute mark.
Well, that's a great piece of vision by DTH Vandermeer there. He knows that he can't beat the defense that's in front of him, but he also knows that McKenzie's on his hip, and right before the tackle just lays a perfect little chip down for McKenzie to chase. He draws Nguyen here. Nice. Takes him to the outside, and boom, just an inside chip. Look, it's such a great technical kick by Vandermeer there. Ball goes off the outside of his foot to go back on the infield side defender, and then keep on his feet.
And a turnover. Into touch goes Pritchard, I believe, and that'll do it. Canada with a 27-7 win over the United States. A game that at halftime was 10-7 in favor of Canada.
Congratulations to you. A big win against the Americans on their turf. I know you guys weren't that happy about the way you won back in Canada. How's this one feel?
Well, you know, I think going back to watch that one in hindsight, we had a lot of penalties in the first half, more than we're happy with. Second week in a row, we didn't really have much attacking platform, but it's also the second week in a row we've won against a good side. I think last week, you know, we were pretty hard on ourselves, but you got to remember you're playing against another team, and the Eagles were great. They put a lot of work on defense, and they played well, so we can't be too hard on ourselves there.
All right, go take a rest. Looks like you might need one. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.